Well, afternoon. This is Nita and Miss Panda with the Timepiece Garden, and I've done it again. I've started working and forgot to video. So actually, it's over here. That was the old, I'm gonna say retention spring that keeps my screen door closed. And in the not the last windstorm, but the one before that, the wind clipped in and it got a hold of the door and it slammed it up against the railing outside. I know it's done that before. I know I've had a problem, but it actually busted the end of the bracket there. And that's what's over there wrapped up in the blue tape. So I had to buy another bracket piece, and that's what I'm installing right now. Because it's a beautiful day outside. And you can tell I've already got the screen door open because it's not time to turn the air conditioning on yet. It's just open the screen doors, let the air in. So that's my first chore. Got it at a big box store. Couple bucks, but get it going. I also got some, you can see where see how some light and then there's a little darkness and then it's light again at the bottom of the door? Because the weather stripping has come off. So yeah, I got some of that too. So now's the time. It's still cool enough that it's awesome to have the screen open. But my wasps are starting to wake up, so I got to get the door fixed because I can't have wasps in the house. Anyway, let me get busy. And I'll take you to the next chore when I get there. Talk to you in a few. And it works. It's a shame that I couldn't find just the part that broke, that I had to buy a whole nother one. Having said that, it's still awesome. It works. Open the door, close the door. All right, let me get busy with plastic, guards, etc. Talk to you in a few. All right, next task. This is the outside of my double doors. And you can see where the Velcro is still here and it's stuck, which is fun. The Velcro stuck, but the adhesive for the netting did not. So, got some of my wood over here. I'm going to build a frame. And I'm going to see if I staple the Velcro to the wood, if it'll hold. And it should. Does that make sense? And then I can staple the netting, which is right there, to the frame. And I should be okay. I should have a screen here. Again, I don't go in and out this door a lot. When the Japanese lady beetles, not ladybugs, lady beetles are here, they bite, they love to hang out at the front door. They don't like the shade over here. So I can go in and out this door and not be attacked by beetles and not let the beetles in the house. Having said that, Panda loves it when I open the door and she can come in and out whenever she wants. And I love not running the air conditioning and having, fresh air. Because you can see across, well, maybe you can. You can see it. That's my kitchen window, and it's a straight breeze. And it's awesome here right now in the shade. And you can hear the chime going, so there's a little bit of a breeze. Inside the house is a little warm, because I can't open doors and windows up until I get all the screens up. So, that's what we're working on. Right there, spring's coming. It's coming fast. And I'd like to have some fresh air without having to kill the AC. So, let me get busy. Talk to you in a few. All right, it's just a little show and tell. So, the bottoms have all been notched to fit to the frame. Does that make sense? And I'm showing off the middle one. The top here has been done so the wasp. Ugh. Again, I need my screens up. So the bottom pieces here actually hold the top piece in place. And I say that because the two outer sides where the Velcro has been, does that make sense? This piece, I'm going to staple to the board so the outer board's actually Velcro to the edging. All the way down. So there'll be 4 on the left and 4 on the right. That makes sense where these boards will Velcro to here. Because that part worked. Does that make sense? And then once the frame is up, the screen will staple to the frame. Kind of all the way around. And then it should work perfectly. Before the stickiness stopped sticking to the netting, it worked perfect last year. So All right, let me go on. Keep on keeping on. See if I can get it. Talk to you in a few. All right, what you're seeing is the basics of the frame. Velcros are all attached. That's one of the pieces there. So it starts right about there. So you can see there's a little bit of gap, but mostly the Velcro, and they're stuck. That makes sense? It's not coming undone, which is awesome. And then the top piece is right there. Makes sense? And this piece, the up and down that's being held with the Velcro, is what's holding the top piece into place. Isn't that awesome? The middle one here is for support. Again, it doesn't attach to any of the walls. Let me zoom out. There you go. So yeah, it didn't attach to any of the walls. It's for center support. And then the last one here, same thing. It attaches to the Velcro. It's already on the wall, and it's holding well. Having said that, just so specifically this one doesn't decide to go anywhere, I have some L brackets for the centerpiece to make sure it attaches to the top piece. And then I have some sideways ones here to make sure that, again, that the top piece stays attached to the, the side pieces. So I'm gonna put those into place. And I've thought about it just to make sure that I might stick one at the lower side from this end to this end. I don't open this door. I don't come out this door. I don't ever even unlock this side. This is the side that I come out, and this is the side that Panda comes in and out. So I will probably just add a half a piece to make sure that the bottom end here doesn't slide out into windstorm. It'll be supported by this one, just to make sure. I think that's the smart thing to do. You know? All right, let me get on and get busy. Talk to you in a few. All right, so brackets in my upper corner. In the middle, this one is on the outside. This one is on the inside. So it makes sense to keep it from twisting. And then brackets again on my outside corner here. No, I'm not going to bracket that end. But this one, I've not done it yet. You can see I got a piece of wood, and I'm going to put it down below the window's edge, but on this wood. And I'm going to bracket it just like that one. Does that make sense? And that way the center bottom feeds off of this support here, off of this wall. Because again, I don't walk in and out this side of the door. I've been here 3 years. I only walk out that side. Panda only goes out that side when the screen's up. So that's the goal. And then having said that, so we're flush, we're plumb. Isn't that awesome? Love it when a plan comes together. All right, let me get busy. Talk to you in a few. All right, bottom piece is in and bracketed. Again, that's to support the bottom center piece, just to keep it so the wind doesn't blow it left or right. It's still well high enough where I can get in there and sweep out when I need to sweep out. All right, what's next? Next is the screen. So once I get started, does that make sense? I'm not gonna stop in video. Your next look, the screen will be up. It's the easiest way for me to say that. That way I can, get it where I want it and start stapling it down. So, talk to you in a few. And the screen is in place. Now, I won't lie, I use my clamps. These are, little cheap 50-cent plastic thingies. But they work, and they're not the heavy, strong metal, so they wouldn't rip the screen. And I won't lie, I put a clamp up here. I'm not going to grab it now because it's tight, but to hold this end. And then I put a clamp here in the middle, and it left all the extra fabric on this side. And then I was able to line this up, and you can see where I folded over the edge. Does that make sense? And there's a staple, just kind of stapled it all the way down. There's a staple, in the thicker portion of the fabric that's meant to hold it in place. Do the same thing across the top. There's, Nita, besides there. I don't know, maybe the staple came out. I'm not feeling a staple there. I know I did here. Okay, there's one there. Yeah, there's another there. Yeah, I'm gonna go back with the staple there. Anyway, stapled in, stapled across the top. Got over here. Same thing, this is extra fabric is folded over. Stapled all the way down. So it's just barely touching the ground, and it opens and it closes like it's supposed to. Panda's like, Mom, the door's not open. I can't go in the house yet. But we will be able to in just a minute. Isn't that awesome, though? She can come out. She can go right back in. And, you know, no wasp get to come in the house. So, having said that, let me fix that staple, and then I've got a tool to clean up. And I'm going to open the door and let the house cool off. So Miss Panda and I, Bam Bears, psst, psst, she and I will talk to you later. Don't eat Mama's bone meal in a planter. Yeah, bone meal, it's good for bulbs. I have bulbs in that planter. Panda's like, yeah, Mama's a snack. It's not a panda snack. It's not a panda snack. That's for Mama's plants. All right, y'all have an awesome day. And Miss Panda and I, we'll talk to you later. Isn't that awesome? Gotta love a good screen with the door open. Same thing. Screen door with the door open. Panda's like, Mom, I want to go outside. Come push, Panda. Come push. Come push. Yay, babies! She can go in and out whenever she feels like it. I love it. All right, y'all have a wonderful evening. It's time for me to start dinner. So just a last minute look. I put all the broccoli outside so everybody got to spread out a little more here. I just got done watering everybody. I got tomato plants on the ground because they need the extra 6 inches that this shelf sits off the ground. So, but I have tomatoes here as well. Again, I got 4 different varieties, so you know they're growing at different rates, which is awesome. My melons and my squash and my cucumbers are also doing awesome. My peppers are doing awesome. Same thing, I got basils up in here. I got some zinnia flowers, again, melons and peppers and squashes and mouse melons, and you know, there's some yellow zinnias up here. Everybody's doing awesome. Everybody's hanging out. Box here, those are the ones that the rodent ate the leaves. And nothing has produced leaves. The green stem is still there, but nobody's producing leaves. So, yeah, probably not going to waste any more time with them. Use them for something else. I don't know. Anyway, just thought I'd give you a quick update. Greens are doing awesome. Everybody's hanging out. Waiting for me to put them outside. It's just a little too early still. All right, have an awesome evening.